Hey guys, how we doing? We've got Brode here, just going to put some red core pots in. What are you doing, Brode?
Heat them up.
What's that? What do you got in your hand?
Filling, sunlight soap.
How's that go for bait?
Gets them all the time.
Yeah, so we've come out a fair bit camping over the years. We come out here one weekend, we got 500 red claw in one weekend. They were thick then, usually in summer they go a bit better. Alright guys, if you haven't seen these before, they call these opera house pots. So they just close up, they clip over here. Usually just give them a little squeeze. It's just like a little metal tab. Just give them a squeeze, it helps them stay shut. A squeeze. If you're doing these, tie the rope to the side of them, because if you tie them to the ends here, obviously you can't get them open, and they just tend to come up out of the water better that way. So all we do, bait sits on the bottom. There's rock melon and sunlight soap in there. That seems to be the best bait we've found for them. Just throw them out. So when you throw them out, you just got to make sure that they sit flat on the bottom and they sit with the bait on the bottom. And these are just a craft doll heads float. So if you go to like Spotlight, they use these for craft basically, and we just heat up a rod, put it through. They're about half the price of a normal crab pot float. Once upon a time in Queensland, you used to be able to just use cut down pool noodles, but they've changed those laws a bit now, so we're back to these things. So just chuck the float and come back later on. Rough today with a few boats getting around. It's still a bloody beautiful day. Going, bro?
Good?
Good. Where are you? Water's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful today. So we've been coming out here for quite a while. I think my oldest boy, he's 19 now, and he was a young fellow. He would have been, I don't know, 5 or 6 when we started bringing him out here. It's not a bad little place to camp. It can get a bit expensive, it can get quite busy in holiday periods, but we try to stay away from those times. And these days we've got the luxury to be able to go whenever we feel like going too. Righto, so we're just going to go for a walk around the park. So I'll just flick his around, I'll give you a look at the areas. That's a good open area, nice and flat. Communal kitchen type thing around here as well. Let's go and have a wander and have a look. Laundry, it is. I'll give you a look at that. Very basic laundry and small. As you can see, as I say, in this dusty area, you get pretty good views off the other side of it, but if it's breezy, you cop dust through everything. So this side's a little bit hillier, tents obviously. It's a bit harder to try and level up a caravan down this side. Down in the bottom here is good. nice and flat, but if it rains you will get flooded in there. The water rushes through there pretty hard, and it's hard to get that spot because everyone tends to go for it. It's close to the boat ramp. Little feral wants me to pick her up. Are you being feral? Hmm? Are ya? You want to get my shoulders?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on, here mummy. Righto, so these little ones, they're actually en-suites for these powered sites. So that's pretty cool. Assuming a couple of these sites would have en-suites with them. Righto, this is down the far end, right out at the point of the park. These little cabins, pretty cool as well. They got a really good view from the backyard as well. I think I took some photos earlier in the day. We'll put them up as well. Barbecue area as well. Let's say that's communal. Tackle van. This is where the boats are hired from, and the kayaks. So that's pretty good when you're staying here for a period of time. You don't have to run back into town to get anything. The store does have general stuff too, like most caravan parks. This is another batch of powered sites, really close to the boat ramp, to the day area boat ramp that is. This table here is provided to fillet your fish, fillet your red claw, bins and everything all provided. Pretty good setup. Most people clean up after themselves and do what they're meant to do, so that's good. For the kids, we've got this area. They do have big projector screens, movie nights and school holidays as well. It keeps them occupied, keeps them out of your hair for an hour or so. Righto, so if you like glamping, we've got you covered on that as well. So I'll spin you around. Got glamping tents as well. We've got 5 glamping tents. This is sort of a dedicated area. As you can see, it's bollarded off. Communal barbecue. And these tents will have car parks as well. We're just walking up the Communal Kitchens out in the middle of the park where the field is. There's another toilet blocks over there. There's 6 toilet blocks all up. I'll just count them. There's quite a few. Clean and tidy. There's always people getting around here and cleaning in the buggies, so they've always been after it. I don't think I've ever seen it dirty. Righto, these are the new blocks. I go on a bit about toilets and showers, but it annoys me when you go to these caravan parks and there's people everywhere and you can't get a shower when you want one, especially when you got kids. So it's nice and clean, nice and tidy. Dry bench. Hooks on the backs of the doors, hooks there, plenty of room to hook your stuff up, keep it dry. Give you a bit of a look inside the shop. Again, clean and tidy. Oh, this is a putt closer up. All the gear's provided as well. I think they take your license or something just as, I don't know, insurance, so you don't bend their clubs around a tree or something. Alright, so that's Lake Somerset NRMA holiday park. So this is a quick review. It's not a bad place. We like camping up here. Get up and have a look. It's worth a look, this place.